Yeah, great to have you with us. So straight away, what happened today?
Okay, it was a turn of the Ministry of the Parastatal Monitoring Office.
PMO for short?
PMO for short, of course. So it was their turn today, and they were led by the permanent secretary that presides over that office. Her name is Adewale Olowoporoku.
Okay.
Yeah, and so the office, PMO, is saddled with the responsibility of monitoring and evaluating the effectiveness of government-owned entities to ensure that these entities, that means agencies, parastatals, and government-owned companies, comply with their operational efficiency, and then, of course, to promote them to a very high standard of financial prudence as well.
Okay.
So, in the year under review, of course, we know that the ministerial press briefing is to recap on the achievements of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in the second year in office.
Yes.
And so in the year under review, a total of 102 parastatals, agencies, and government-owned companies were reviewed by the PMO.
Okay.
So during that year, the office did a periodic evaluation exercise for 86 of those agencies. And this is to ascertain their performance according to their enabling laws.
Okay.
So the permanent secretary was explaining that each of these agencies and government entities have enabling laws that establish them. So they did, during the year under review, they did a periodic evaluation exercise to ensure that those agencies are operating according to laws.
Okay.
Also, this is also to ensure compliance with government financial guidelines and to achieve an up-to-date fixed assets register for all of these agencies.
Okay.
Also, the PMO also had a bilateral meeting with the Lagos State Valuation Office on the proposed financial and evaluation fixed asset of parastatals and agencies of government across the states. Also, they engaged about 100 heads of these agencies during a 3-day retreat on leadership. It's also to align.
So like building capacity for
exactly. So they built the capacity and to ensure that the operation aligns with the fourth pillar of the Teams Plus agenda, which is making Lagos a 21st century economy. So they did that. They engaged 100 of these head of agencies. They also organized a 1-day sensitization program for 39 agencies on pension contribution management. The program actually is to advocate proactive measures for these agencies to train their pensioners on will writing and the adoption of inclusive pension plans like the micro pension plan.
Right.
The office also visited over 25 agencies who has ongoing projects or newly approved projects to view what stage these projects are.
Right.
So they went to visit about 25 of those agencies, and then of course they also introduced. They already have a program that is called Know Your Agency. I think they do that on Traffic Radio as well. So the year under review, they also introduced the Yoruba version of that. That's to ensure that more people listen and to get to the grassroots. So because of our time, so let's go to their projection for this year.
Can we just quickly run through that in a minute?
So the permanent secretary said that in this year, they are going to extend that Know Your Agency into other languages, other local languages.
Aside Yoruba. So
the Igbo, the Hausa, and the Ogu versions will be coming up.
Right.
They also were ensuring that they launch a pilot scheme of verification of pensioners who are not employed by the civil service but were employed by the agencies. Exactly. So those are their projections for the year.
All right, Adewale Olowoporoku. I know we can go on and on, so much to share, but at this time, time is not our friend out. Thank you very much for coming in and just
so much.
giving us a lowdown. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to having you come brief us on other,
of course,
activities that we, of course, will go on the other days. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well
Thank you.
done. Well done. All right, the voice of Adewale Olowoporoku, giving us a lowdown on all that went on at the ministerial press briefing today. The focus was all about the parastatals monitoring office PMO, and he was able to give us a bit of an abridged report, just letting us know all that went on today at that particular event. At this point in time, quickly, we just run through the shipping position as we get set for insurance on the move. Stay close.
This is Shipping Position.